Good morning. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no smoking, no talking, no chewing gum, no eating or drinking, no sleeping or laying down, no driving or riding in a moving vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until you are addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a level surface so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Attorney Spinola? No?
Correct, Judge. Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Yeehaw. This is ticket or case number SP 129224441. This is one count of stop, street, or intersection failed to stop. Appearance for the record, sir?
Thank you, Judge. Good morning. Attorney Paul Spaniello, P 72366, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Yia. I respectfully ask that the court waive his appearance today, Your Honor.
At this time, the court is going to grant that request. You have authority to act on behalf of your client, is that correct?
I do. Thank you for asking. Yes, I do have authority to enter into any plea of responsibility on his behalf today, Judge.
All right, and are you going to be taking advantage of this offer of blockading today, sir?
Yes, apparently Madam Clerk was kind enough to share with me an offer that was, I was advised to add a kind of blockading with dismissing the original infraction, Judge. And we'd like to plead responsible to that blockading.
All right, so at this time, reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of December the 17th of 2021, in the area of Chamberlain and Lawndale Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Yaha was driving a Chevy vehicle and did fail to stop at a stop, street, or intersection, therefore blocking traffic. Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea of responsible to the amended charge of blockading. Sir, the fine for that is $175. Your client has 14 days to pay that. So it needs to be paid no later than August the 23rd. Okay,
Judge-
2020. Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Judge, in that regard, he's out of the country right now. Would the court be amenable to an additional 14 days, bringing it out a month, please?
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I put at 9/9/2022, okay?
Very good. Thank you so much and have a great day and stay safe, everyone.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, excuse me for interrupting. I was just checking to see if Officer Ali Hamoud had checked in.
No, we haven't had the officer check in. No, we did not have the officer check in.
Because we have a retained attorney here and I was going to do an offer, but if he has not checked in, I'm assuming the case will be dismissed.
Correct. That's typically how it goes.
Okay.
I can call it. I was going to call this case next anyway.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, no problem. Now calling the matter of the people versus John Wood Jr. This is ticket number X3929094. Count 1, careless driving. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with APA code, please.
May it please the court, Paul Cole on behalf of the people, 31888.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, appearing on behalf of my client. At this time, consenting to the matter being heard via Zoom, I have authority to appear on my client's behalf.
And today is the date and time set for a waiver formal hearing in this matter. Is there a request? It's now 10:08 a.m. This matter was scheduled at 8:30 a.m.
Your Honor, the people will not be prepared to go forward without the officer here, so.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, I respect the request to have the matter dismissed.
All right. At this time, seeing that it's now 10:08 a.m., the officer has not checked in. The court is going to grant that request and dismiss this matter without prejudice. Okay. So if there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Attorney Cole, is this one more case? All right, we have one more matter for you too, if I can hold you for 2 seconds.
Sure. I appreciate your patience this morning and we're running a little late here.
Oh, no problem. We emailed you the ticket what is a drive upon yard of Railroad, Detroit. So we sent you the ticket.
Oh, I have to, let me take a look at it in my email then. And I'll,
Okay,
what was the name on it?
it is Wallace Wallington.
Thank you. I'll
You're
check
very welcome.
check the email right now.
Attorney Kramer, are you ready to proceed?
Ready, Your Honor.
I'll call your matter while she's doing it. Now calling the matter of the people versus Megan Wiley. This is ticket number SP 136895591. This is one count speeding, 26 to 30 miles over posted speed. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor. Jack Kramer, P77490 on behalf of Ms. Wiggling.
And this morning, do you have the authority to act on behalf of your client?
Yes, I do, Your Honor, and I respectfully request that the court waive her presence.
At this time, the court is going to waive her presence. This is a civil infraction. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. I do have Officer Robinson on as well. Are we ready to proceed with a matter at this point in time?
Yes, Your Honor, there was an offer from the people. I spoke to Mr. Gillis. The offer was a reduction to a 2-point ticket. I'm not sure how we would write that up, maybe limited access 11 to 15 over, which is 2 points. And that my client would be required to take a driving class. So I'm in agreement with that, and I have authority to tender plea responsible.
So that if he did speed 45 and 35 mile per hour zone,
Okay, yes.
and so the court will read from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of July 3rd, 2022, in the area of southbound Gratiot and East Grand Boulevard in the city of Detroit, Ms. Wiggly was driving a Chevy vehicle and did exceed the speed limit doing 45 and a 35 mile per hour zone. Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, thank you.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of 45 and a 35 mile per hour zone. Sir, the fine for this is $135. You have 14 days to be able to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, she also needs to take advantage of that class. She can go on the Secretary of State's website and see the approved driver's classes. I need her to take that test, take that class as well. A lot of times what we'll do is we'll set it out to make sure that they have complied with that component of it, since it is a part of the offer. How long do you think it would take your client to, take that class?
Could we have 60 days just to be safe?
Absolutely. So the fine needs to be paid in the next 14 days, so by August the 23rd, 2022. But we'll do a review of it just to make sure. All she has to do is present the certificate to the court. And if she submits that, then that'd be fantastic. We'll have that October the 10th of 2022. That should give her plenty of time, okay?
Thank you, Judge. And can the certificate be emailed?
It can be. We can provide you with the email address if you would like.
Please.
It's CTRM337@3636thdistrictcourt.org.
Got it. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Kramer. Thank you for your patience this morning, too.
No worries, Judge. Thanks. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. That concludes this hearing. Thank you, Officer Robinson. Stay safe out there.
Have a good day, Your Honor. Have a good day, you and your staff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. There we go.
Can you hear me, Mr. Williams? Can you hear me, Mr. Williams?
Yes, I can, Ms. Taylor.
Okay, hi. Are you Sharoni Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
One moment.
Oh, I was late. I'm so sorry. I worked midnight last night. Oh, God. I look terrible.
I have you checked in, Mr. Williams. Please,
Thank you.
your phone on mute. Mr. Williams, I'm going to put you on what's called a breakout room. It's a place where you will be on the screen by yourself until Ms. Soropi, the attorney, comes in to talk to you about your case and about your rights. You want to be there time because she has a lot of defendants to talk to. When you receive the invitation, press join and it'll take you to the breakout room.
Okay, thank you.
You know, if you're waiting on me, Your Honor.
You got some folks ready?
I think everybody's ready.
We have one more person check in, but we gotta get an offer for him. So I'll try and bring some folks out. I'm gonna bring out Mr. Weaver first. He was the trial for today.
Okay.
All right. You can unmute yourself, Mr. Weaver. Now calling the matter of People versus Anthony Weaver. This is ticket number P12304001. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, 1 to 5 miles over posted speed, limited access. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, good morning. Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Weaver.
And Mr. Weaver, can you state your name for the record, please?
Anthony Weaver Jr.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. I do not believe the officer signed in.
And the time is now 10:22 a.m. This matter was scheduled for trial at 9 a.m. No officer having checked in. The court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice on today. All right, sir. They can refile this if they want to, but as of today, you're all set, okay?
All right, thank
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Start going. Mr. Anthony White,
Yes, ma'am.
now calling the matter of the People versus Anthony White. This is U ticket 321788016, one count of disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. White.
And Mr. White, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Anthony Kevin White Jr.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I did have the opportunity to discuss a pretrial offer with my client. At this time, he's entering a plea of not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
All right, sir, if you could raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. White, did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Soroki in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date of October 19th. October 19th. That's going to be at 9 a.m. It is going to be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in that day at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 person. Okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay? Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. You too.
You're Mr. Williams?
Yes,
All right. Now calling the matter of the People versus Sheldon Williams. This is U ticket 620-06921. This is one count of disorderly conduct. This matter is here today for a review hearing. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka, on behalf of Mr. Sheldon Williams.
Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Sheldon Williams.
Today is the date and time set for a review. Attorney Soroka?
Your Honor, I did have the opportunity to discuss this with my client. He indicates he has satisfied all the conditions of his review date.
Okay, I do have the 20 hours of community service that has been completed. The fine has been paid as well. The test, do you have the test, sir?
Yes, I have it in my possession. I didn't know if I needed to fax anything over or whatever, but I have the paperwork in my hands right now.
Can you just show it to me real quick? Okay. All right, and how about the awareness program that you were supposed to take? Do you have that certificate, sir, that you can show the
It's on
court?
my email. I don't have a copy of it, but it's on my email.
Okay, did you email it to the court or did you attempt to email it to the court?
No, because I assume that guy said he was going to email it over because it was like 7 or 8 people over there. I didn't attempt to even email it to the court.
Okay, we didn't get it, so I'm gonna put the email address in here. Just send it to me, and then that way I can close this out today, okay?
Okay.
And I'm sending you the email address right now. Did it pop up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just put yourself on mute for a minute, go into your mail, just forward it to the court, and then that way I'll be able to close this matter out today.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome, okay? That concludes this hearing for right now. Mr. Young? Kevin Young?
You know, he is one person I didn't have an offer for, so.
We kind of clicked back out, so the offer is 3 months delayed sentence.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Young? Have
Yes,
you spoken to the attorney yet about your case?
yes. I'm sorry. I pushed the wrong button.
Oh, then,
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kevin Young. This is U ticket 617-52321. This is one count of music playing too loud.
Yeah.
Probably noise ordinance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka, on behalf of Kevin Young.
And Mr. Young, can you state your name for the record, please?
Kevin Young.
Mr. Young, the people offered you a delayed sentence stay out of trouble and pay the fine in 90 days, this violation would be dismissed if in fact you were playing your music loud enough to disturb other people.
Okay.
Would you like to do that today, or do you want to come back to a trial date?
I could do that today, but I don't
All
care.
right. Your Honor, he wants to proceed with the recommendation.
All right, Mr. Young, if so, can you please raise your right hand? The other right hand.
I'm sorry, you're wrong hand.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, do you have some light that you can go to, sir?
You know what? Hold on, let me see. Okay, is that better? Nope. Not better? Okay, hold on. Let me do something else. Hold on. Hold your horses. Let me see if I can get in the window, then maybe that'll help.
Okay, all right.
How about that? Okay.
Thank you. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
No, I have not.
Okay, that'd have been Attorney Soroki. That's what I asked you originally. When you first got on the screen, I said, have you talked to an attorney? And you told me yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably didn't hear it.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So you,
Mr. Young, do you have any further questions for me regarding your rights?
No, I don't. No, I understand what's going on.
Thank you.
okay. All right. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking the guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of July 26th of 2021. Were you at that time driving a motorcycle in the area of Fort and Bobian in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Was it a Harley Davidson?
Yes.
All right. And while you were driving that vehicle, were you playing your music loud enough that people could hear from more than 10 feet away?
Yeah, but that's not hard to do.
All right. Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea as charged to playing music from a motorcycle that can be heard more than 10 feet away. Sir, I do know, I understand Harley Davidsons are loud and you play your music loud and you don't realize that, you know, you may be impacting others. And so
Right.
I understand, sir. Okay. So my fine today, typically my fine is $200, sir. You have 3 months to pay that. Is that gonna be enough time?
Yeah, that's be fine. That'll be
Okay.
fine.
And then as long as you pay the fine, no new tickets like this. And I know it's the summertime, so you gotta be mindful while you're riding your motorcycle. So
Yeah,
don't
I know. I'm not on the motorcycle this year. I'm on the boat this year.
Okay, all right. We out on the book this year. As long
Right.
as you get new tickets, this case will be dismissed, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we'll have you have a review on November the 9th of 2022. And as long as you have no new tickets, you pay the $200 fine, then you'll be all set, okay?
I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. All right, sir. If there's nothing else, you're all set, okay? Have a good day.
Thank you much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
I know you didn't talk to Sharon Williams yet. I'll close the rooms and then I'll open it up so you can talk to him at the end. Nobody.
Okay, that's fine.
So. Put people into the breakout.
Hello?
Yes,
hello.
Hello.
I put you in a waiting room because no one was listening to my calls, so I'm going to. Everybody to wait.
Pauline,
Yes.
I forgot to do it this time, but we have a new, when you finish talking to the defendants, send them to the courtroom and I'll put them in a waiting room. It's easier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is easier. It'd be easier for me too.
Yeah, I forgot to do it today. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Otherwise you keep looking at the same person over and over again, trying to figure out if you talk to them.
Yeah.
Ray Wilcox,
Yes, ma'am.
now calling the matters of the people versus Ray Wilcox. This is ticket number P 12522803. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count two, drove while license suspended. Count three, open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. Ticket number P 1286172. One count, drove while license suspended. Ticket number P 1282919. One count, no flag or light on projection or tow line. Count two, insufficient or defective light. Ticket number P 1252796. One count improper land use. Ticket number P 1282931. One count failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Ticket number P 1285884. Count one, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Strokey, we have Mr. Wilcox.
Mr. Wilcox,
Yes.
please state your name for the record.
Ray Anton Wilcox.
Your Honor, I do believe Mr. Wilcox is going to accept the recommendation at this time.
Is that right, Mr. Wilcox? You want to accept this offer?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wilcox, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking the guilty plea today, you're going to give up your rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial? You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of September the 18th of 2021. Were you at that time driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Grand River and Lothrop? L-O-T-H-R-O-P? Luther. In the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, while you were driving that vehicle or while you were in that vehicle, did you have open alcohol in that motor vehicle on the driver's side?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, taking to the date of December the 4th of 2021, were you in the area of Hayes and Maple Ridge Streets in the city of Detroit driving a GMC vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And was your license suspended at that time?
Yes, they were.
And then reading from the ticket that on the date of November the 23rd of 2021 in the area of Miller and St. Cyril Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Wilcox was driving a GMC vehicle and it had insufficient or defective lights. Satisfied, attorney?
So stipulated, Your Honor, satisfied.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of open alcohol in a motor vehicle on the passenger side, the amended charge of improper plates, and the as charge of insufficient or defective lights. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. For the.
Thank you.
You're welcome. count two of that ticket. For civil infractions, sir, you typically only have 14 days to be able to pay that. I'm trying to get the fine for it now. Let me- 120. Is that gonna be enough? Is 14 days gonna be enough time for you to pay that ticket?
Yes, I can pay it within 14 days.
All right. So I'm gonna have you pay that ticket within 14 days. On the open alcohol and the motor vehicle driver, that fine is gonna be $240. I'm gonna give you 60 days to be able to pay that. So it's gonna be due no later than October the 10th, 2022. Does that give you enough time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. On the remaining ticket card on the record today, I'm gonna waive your cost and fines.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Good luck to you, sir, okay?
Okay, can I ask you one question before you hang up?
Yes, you can.
So that means if I send you I can go pay the 120 and the 240 today?
Can you give us at least until tomorrow to pay those fines?
Yeah, I can pay them tomorrow.
Yeah. That way, we make sure it's in the computer system, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome, Mr. Wilcox. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
All right, have a good day.
You too, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ms. Winbush?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kimberly Winbush. This is ticket number P 1252692. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Count two, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Wimbush.
And Ms. Winbush, can you state your name for the record, please?
Kimberly Wimbush.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Wimbush wishes to avail herself of the recommendation.
Is that right, Ms. Winbush?
Yes.
Reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of September the 18th, 2021, in the area of Evergreen and Elmira Streets in the city of Detroit, Ms. Wimbush was driving a Chevy vehicle and did exceed the speed limit doing limited access 60 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied, attorney?
Yep, satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea of responsible to the amended charge of limited access 60 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone, ma'am.
Okay.
The fine for that is $125. Typically with civil infractions, you have 14 days to pay it. Is that gonna be enough time for you, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, it will.
All right. I'm gonna have it due no later than August 23rd, okay? August 23rd.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Ms. Winbush.
I do have one question. How
Yes,
would,
ma'am.
how do I pay it? Like,
You can either go online to 36districtcourt.org and you can look up your information on the left-hand side and say, look up case. You can look up the case under your name, or you can physically come down to 36 District Court and pay it. There's also DivDat machines where you pay other city fines and fees around the city. You can pay it there as well.
oh, okay, okay.
All
Well,
right.
that's it. You have a good day.
You too, Ms. Winbush. Get back to work.
I will. Bye.
Ronald Woods. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Ronald Woods. This is ticket number P 1251901. Count one, failed to display a valid operator's license out on person. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling case number SP 1350725. Count one, defective brake lights. Count two, no proof of insurance. And count three, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ronald Woods.
And Mr. Woods, can you state your name for the record, please?
It's Roland Woods.
Your Honor, I did have the opportunity to discuss a pretrial offer with Mr. Woods. At this time, he wants to avail himself of the same.
Is that right, Mr. Woods?
Yes,
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes,
You can put your hand down. Mr. Woods, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private about your case and about your rights?
yes,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
no,
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
yes,
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're gonna give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
yes,
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of September the 23rd of 2021. Were you in the area of 7 Mile and Kentfield Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle?
Yes,
And while you were driving that Chevy vehicle, did you not have any car insurance on your vehicle at the time?
no,
Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulations to probable cause for the remaining counts to be dismissed today?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plate. I'm going to dismiss the remaining counts called on this record today. Mr. Woods, my fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
I could pay in 30 days.
All right. I'm going to have it due no later than September the 9th, 2022, okay?
Okay,
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set for today, okay, Mr. Woods?
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right.
All right.
I can just hang up, just leave?
Yep, you can hang up. Yep, you can hang up, Mr. Woods.
Okay, have a good one.
Mr. Washington?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Lance Washington. This is ticket number P12077715. This is count one, loud music from a motor vehicle more than 10 feet away. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Washington.
Mr. Washington, can you state your name for the record, please?
Lance Washington.
Your Honor, the recommendation is for dismissal. We'd stipulate to probable cause.
At this time, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. So you paid your other fine, so they're going to dismiss this ticket today. So you're all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, Ms. Williams.
How you doing?
Good, thank you for asking. Now ticket number, calling ticket number P12520034, the people versus Kiana Williams. This is count one, drove while license suspended. Count two, no proof of insurance. Count three, no valid registration certificate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Williams.
Ms. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Kiana Williams.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Williams wants to avail herself of the recommendation.
Is that right, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Williams, did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Soroki in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the right that you had to have a bench or a jury trial?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, I want to take your attention back to the date of September the 23rd of 2021. At that time, were you driving a Buick vehicle in the area of Fenkell and Grand River in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did you not have a valid registration certificate at the time? Oh.
No, I didn't.
That satisfied, this was a plea of responsible, my bad.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause for the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
At this time, the court's gonna enter a plea, as charged of responsible for no valid registration certificate. The first counts 1 and 2 will be dismissed per the plea. Ma'am, the fine for that is $105. Typically with civil infractions, you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that gonna be enough time?
In 14 days, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do no later than August the 23rd of 2022, okay, ma'am?
Okay,
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set. Thank you.
thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Mr. Williams, we didn't get it yet. Can I give you a different address maybe to try and send it to?
If he wants to screenshot it, he can text it to me. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. You gotta unmute yourself, sir. We can't hear you.
Yes, can you tell it to me so I can write it down? The problem is it erased and I couldn't remember it.
Okay. You
I got a
ready?
pen.
CTRM.
CCR.
CTRM
CTRM
337
337.
@
Say that again.
the @
Oh. Okay.
36
36
TH
CH
T as in Thomas, H as in horse,
Okay.
District Court
District Court.
.org, ORG.
ORG. Okay. CTRM 337 at 36 CTH districtcourt.org.
At just
That's it.
36 TH, it's 36. District
Oh,
Court.
36
TH, yeah,
36 TH, no CH.
no, right.
36 districtcourt.org. Okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna try to send it right now.
Okay, Mr. Williams, send it to us so we can close you out.
All right.
Mr. Joseph Williams?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joseph Williams. This is ticket number 423960. One count, no operators licensed, one person. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Joseph Williams.
Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Joseph Williams.
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to relay the offer to my client. At this time, he's continuing his plea and not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
Sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear, the other right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Soroki in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward?
Yes.
All right, sir. I'm going to put this on the date of October 19th. October 19th at 9 a.m. It is via Zoom, so the same way you zoomed in today, Zoom in that day. And I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, Mr. Williams, you're all set for today, okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Mr. Washington? Michael Washington?
Yes.
All right. Can you turn on your camera for me?
Pardon me.
Turn on your camera, please.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Washington. Now calling the matters of the people versus Michael Washington. This is ticket number 14570-131. Count 1, failed to signal on right turn. Count 2, no registration. Count 3, failed to provide evidence of insurance. Ticket number P1252695. This is one count drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P1252707. One count expired plate. And ticket number P111827. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, I'm Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Michael Washington.
And Mr. Washington, can you state your name for the record, please?
Michael Washington.
Your Honor, the people made a recommendation. My client would admit one civil infraction. The remaining matters would be dismissed. My client is going to take responsibility at this time.
Is that right, sir?
Yes.
All right, reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of August the 21st of 2014, in the area of Pembroke and Albury Streets, Asbury Park in the city of Detroit, Mr. Washington was driving a Chevy vehicle and it did fail to signal on a right turn, therefore blocking traffic. Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of responsible to the amended charge of blockading, and I'm going to dismiss every single other count called on the record today. Sir, the fine for that is $175. Typically with civil infractions, you only have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that going to be enough time, sir?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to have to do no later than August 23rd of 2022, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Washington, or is that Miss Washington?
Miss Washington.
Miss Washington, I'm sorry. I saw after a moment, I said, that's Miss Washington.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now calling the matters of the people versus Toronto, Washington. This is ticket number 134495811. One count, no operator's license in possession. Ticket number 1443643, count one, no operator's license on person. And ticket number 467554, count one, no license. Count two, no insurance. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Washington.
And Ms. Washington, can you state your name for the record, please?
Toronto, Washington.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Washington's going to avail herself of the recommendation.
Is that right, Ms. Washington?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear, the other right hand?
I'm
Do you
sorry.
swear- It's okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to Attorney Soroki in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking the guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of July 13th of 2018. Were you in the area of West 7 Miles and Southfield in the city of Detroit driving a gray vehicle? I mean, a Ford vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving the Ford vehicle, did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't have any.
All right, satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates. Dismiss the remaining counts called on this record today. Ma'am, you have, on that same date, you got some additional tickets, expired plates, defective brake lights, and probably a broken windshield at that time. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I need you to pay those fines, okay?
Yes,
The court's
ma'am.
gonna waive any late costs at this time. They're not gonna be warranted out, right? Just late fees. Yeah. The court's gonna waive the late fees. You need to pay those tickets, ma'am. There's nothing I can do to get them out at this time. So the court's gonna waive your costs and fines on this ticket so that you can pay those other tickets, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Can
You're welcome.
you tell me how much the fines is?
Oh, let me see.
And can you give me time to pay?
Yes, we'll take the late fines off and I'll give you additional time. Okay, so there is something called default, so you need to pay them, but there's no time limit, but you won't be able to do stuff until you start paying these off, okay? So give
Okay.
yourself some time, okay? Give yourself until the end of the year to have them paid off. So we're gonna take the late fees off. Let me see. She's adding them up for me. Give me 1 second.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, 190. Okay. So it's $520 that you owe, but those include your fees that you need to pay Secretary of State. So as soon as you pay those, you may have some other Secretary of State fees you need to pay too. Take
Yes,
care of
ma'am.
all of that. Okay,
You said 520?
$520, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, okay?
Thank you, your, Miss Attorney Lady.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
To be blessed.
Bye-bye. She has more. All right. Mr. Wells,
Yes. Hi, good morning.
good morning. Now calling the matters of the people versus Winston Wells Jr. This is ticket number P1255223. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Case number 204414942. One count open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. Ticket number 204414952. One count disregard red signal or amber. Ticket number SP 11079. 421, one count drive while license suspended. Ticket number SP 110794222. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number or case number SP 1107943. Drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 1229909. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive while license suspended. Ticket number or case number 204414941. One count driver's license expired. Case number 204414943. One count no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number 204414951. One count expired plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Wells.
Mr. Wells, can you state your name for the record, please?
Winston Wells Jr.
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to discuss this matter with Mr. Wells, and at this time, he's going to avail himself of the recommendation.
Is that right, Mr. Wells?
Yes, ma'am.
If so,
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of June the 27th of 2020. At that time, were you driving a Buick vehicle in the area of Mansfield and Warren Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving this vehicle, was there open alcohol in that motor vehicle on the passenger side?
Yes.
And reading from the ticket, at that same place, time, and location, Mr. Winston Wells was driving that vehicle and did disregard a signal amber or red, therefore blocking traffic. Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading on ticket number 204414952, as well as amending case number 204414942 to open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. The remaining counts called on this record shall be dismissed today. Sir, the fine for the blockading is $175. You typically have 14 days to be able to pay that fine. Is that gonna be enough time for you?
No, ma'am. I would like to ask if whatever fines that's agreed upon today, can I at least have 90 days within 90 days to pay it off?
Okay. All right, so I'll make this one due 11/9/2022. On the open alcohol in a motor vehicle, I'm gonna charge you $240. And then I'll give you that same time period of November the 9th, 2022, okay?
Yes, ma'am. But tell me, may I ask you a question? How do I go about paying?
Yes, so you can either physically come down to 36th District Court and pay it, or you can go online to 36districtcourt.org and pay it that way. The DIV-DAT machines around the city that you can pay other bills for the city of Detroit, like the Treasurer's Department and other fees that you may incur, you can pay it there as well.
Okay. Also, let me ask, can those payments be paid in partials?
Yes, you don't have to pay it all at one time. You can make payments on it weekly, bi-weekly. You do have to have a minimal of, I think it's minimally $15 at least, but you do have to, you can't just pay like $5. You have to at least pay like $20 on it, okay?
Right. Yeah.
All right. All right, any other questions, Mr. Wells?
No, ma'am. Can I ask you to just give me a quick total?
Yes, so your total is $415. Now, you may have some reinstatement fees that I didn't include today. That's from the Secretary of State's office. You pay it through 36th District Court. But on some of the dismissed tickets, you may still owe $45. So if you see you owe more money, that's why. It's because you owe those tickets. So what you want to do is pay these tickets by that time period. The other tickets with the $45 fee, you'll have additional time to be able to pay. But that's usually what holds people up some time, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I did get my license back and whatnot.
Okay, so you may not have any additional fees. I'm just letting you know because I didn't want you to say, hey, I didn't know it was some additional fines and costs. It may not be any. You may be all set, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
So is this over?
Yep, if you don't have any other questions, sir, you're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you. You all have a wonderful day.
You too. Oh, I'm not sure that so I just got an offer on Wallace Wellington, and I don't have the file on the last person that you need to talk to. Mr. Wellington.
Oh, Wallington Wallace. So, yeah, I don't know what's the recommendation on that?
The recommendation on that is impeding traffic.
Okay, give me a second. I'll talk to him and then, what's the charge? The last person has what? Who was that last person?
I know Mr. Williams, Sharon Williams, he checked in late. Sharon Williams, Sharon Williams, Sharon.
Charlicia Williams. Oh, Sharani Williams. So he's here for trial.
Is he?
Yeah, the officer's name is not appearing on the docket, so I don't know who the officer is. One of them says Haskins Dane.
I will too. Where you at?
440. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me admit them. Mr. Wallace Wellington, he's on the phone, so I'll put him in a breakdown.
Okay, thank you.
Wait a
The
minute.
automatic ticket number 10. Okay. Should we get anything from Mr. Williams?
Yeah, they call it.
The little white lady in there, if it's a little black girl, cuss her out for me. I hate that little rude bitch. You in the wrong business, ho.
Mr. Williams,
Sorry, ma'am.
that was live on YouTube. Everybody just saw you do that in the way that you conduct yourself and all the cussing that you just did. Just
Oh,
so
I
you
didn't know.
know. Live
Oh,
on
wow.
YouTube,
Sorry, ma'am.
you know? I'm over here trying to have grace and mercy for you because you showed up late to court. And whoever that was, you told them to royally off.
I'm having a bad day because I shouldn't be going through this. I can't believe it. I've been waiting for this day for months because I can't wait to bust them out. I'm my own lawyer. It's simple to beat this. And I'm sorry for the disrespect. I didn't mean no man harm, ma'am. I didn't know. I thought I was on mute. Y'all done got me cussing in front of the judge. I'm about to go.
All right, Mr. Williams, you need to be in a place where you can sit still for a moment because I need to be able to call it at some point. Everything that they say. All right. All right, Mr. Williams, you can unmute yourself. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Sharani Williams. This is ticket number 207-237-481. This is one count open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. Also calling ticket number P1188-158 1 count no insurance misdemeanor, count 2 reckless driving. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record?
Serrani D. Williams.
All right, the time is now 11:20 a.m. No officers have checked in for this matter on today's cases, so at this time, the court is going to dismiss them without prejudice. Sir, they can refile these if they would like to, but as of today, you're all set, okay?
I love you. Thank God.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, I love her. That's why I took her to.
So we are ready on Mr. Wallington.
Okay. All right, Mr. Wallington?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Wallace Wellington. This is ticket number H1000659. 1 count drive upon yard or of railroad, Detroit. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka on behalf of Mr. Wallington.
Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Wallington, can you state your name, sir?
Wallace Wallington?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Wallington is continuing his plea of not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
Sir, can you please raise your right hand? Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm that to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Definitely.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. It's my understanding that you would like to have an informal hearing in front of me. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Or a formal hearing? Okay, I'm gonna set this matter for the date of October 19th, 2022. That's gonna be at 9 a.m., sir, in the same courtroom. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 person, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, I'll see you back for your hearing on October the 19th, 2022, okay?
Okay, will the court send me something on this?
Yes, we actually will send you out a notice on this, okay?
It'll all be the same phone numbers?
It'll be the same call-in phone number. Now, sir, for formal hearings, I do like to see your face if you can. So if you can figure out a way to get on regular Zoom so I can see you, I prefer that because then I know it's you for sure. I have to just guess through the phone, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'll do my best. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you so much. All right, sir, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Mr. Williams, we still don't have your information. So if you could call the courtroom, that would be great. We'll try and figure out how to get it so I can close it out today, okay? You're on mute.
You said you didn't receive it?
No, and I'm wondering if it's sometimes you can